Hey guys, how's it going? So today I want to do a 1 hour meal prep with you. I'm going to try and get through this whole grocery haul that I did in 1 hour or around 1 hour. So an excuse I always hear is I don't have time to meal prep. It takes more time to find drive-thrus, hit them up, and then you're not even that happy with the food. So what I'm gonna show you is how you can meal prep all your meals for 1 week. And if you're doing this for a family, I will give you descriptions on how to just double basically the recipes. So I'm gonna get going. I will link everything below and let's get to work. All right, guys, let's get started. So you're gonna set your ovens to 400 degrees. While the oven's preheating, we're gonna start with the potatoes. They take the longest to cook. I'm using red-skinned baby potatoes. I bought one full bag. There's probably about 15 to 20 potatoes in there. So you can see I'm just chopping them up into small cubes. Next, I'm putting them on a lined baking dish. I'm gonna add in a vegetable pre-bought stir-fry mixture with just an assortment of vegetables, zucchini, peppers, broccoli, and carrots. And then and mushrooms. And I'm gonna add in some celery. So I bought a full stalk at the grocery store. I added in 2 full chopped up pieces just to add some crunch and flavor. Next, I'm going to add some oil. So I have 1 tablespoon on both. It's 1 teaspoon on each. Mixing it up. I'm going to do the same with the potatoes. And next, I'm going to add my seasoning. So I'm using Mrs. Dash. This is a garlic herb mixture and Himalayan pink sea salt. Plopping that in the oven. Next, I'm going to do chicken breasts. So I like to cook my chicken breasts in water. So these are actually thinned out chicken breasts, so they're about half a breast in each one. So when I add a cup of water on top, it just keeps it really moist. I'm using Epicure poco picante. Next, we're doing lean ground chicken meatballs muffins. They're like giant meatballs, but I put them in a muffin dish because it's a lot easier. As you can see, I'm going to run out of room here, but I'm adding in mushrooms. Switched it over to a bigger pot so I can mix it all up. Added about 3 cups of spinach, 1 cup of quick oats, 1/4 cup of egg whites, and I'm using an Epicure Pueblo bean mix and chili flakes for the seasoning. Next, I'm just going to mix it all up, get it all nice and mixed up, and then I'm going to put it into ball-sized shapes that goes into my muffin tray. It is a rubber muffin tray. It's super easy to cook with. Plop that in the oven. Next, I'm going to make my oatmeal for the morning. So I'm using steel-cut oats, and I'm going to get that boiling. Next, I'm going to start with my vegetables. So I have the broccoli. I'm going to put it in a steamer on the oven, stovetop. Put that up there. My water is boiling, so I'm going to add in my oats. I'm doing 2 cups. Add in cinnamon. I put a lot in. There's probably like 3 tablespoons. As you can see, I got everything in the oven, things on the stovetop. Next, I'm going to do a pork tenderloin. So I'm putting 1 tablespoon of olive oil again. I'm using a steak spice. I really enjoy the steak spice on the pork tenderloin. Wrap it up and plop it in the oven. Next, we are doing asparagus. I don't know where I heard this, but you just chop off the ends. Now, once the oatmeal has soaked up the water, I add in my egg whites. I do equal parts egg whites as I do oats. This is going to add tons of protein. Next, I'm going to prep my salad. So I'm going to do 3 salads. I do the base with spinach, about 2 cups, and then I'm going to split up this 1 bag of broccoli slaw into the 3 servings, and I'm going to add some cherry tomatoes on top. I also added cherry tomatoes into my vegetable medley that's in the oven. So I'm going to add some celery, chop up 1 stalk for each salad, and we have our base. So here's what we're looking like. The vegetables are out of the oven. And now I'm going to add my rice. I can cook rice on the stove, but I was kind of lazy and wanting to get this done in a time crunch, so I'm using the basmati minute rice from the microwave. Next, I'm going to prep smoothie bag bowls. So I love smoothies. This is just easy. I don't have to portion anything out. It's all ready to go with 2 cups of spinach in each one. Perfect. Plop those into the freezer. Then all you have to do is add your protein. Oatmeal is all done. We're going to portion it out into containers. So I did 2 cups, so it's going to give me 5 servings. In the mornings, I add my cashew milk and I add half a slice of banana. I'm going to top it with peanut butter now so that the peanut butter kind of melts on top of it and it's nice and evenly spread out in the morning. putting 1 tablespoon on each one, and of course I'm not going to let any go to waste. So the muffins are done. This is how they come out of the oven. I use 2 muffins per serving. Things are almost getting done. Pork tenderloin is finished. It's popped out of the oven. I'm just going to chop that up now into pieces and put it into my pre-made meal dishes that are waiting for the meat. So everything is all done now. We have our oatmeal, we have our smoothie bowls, we have rice, pork tenderloin, and broccoli. We got our vegetable medley with chicken. And we have asparagus, potatoes, and chicken, and that is an extra mixture from the muffins that I made into a patty. So as you can see, we have 25 meals, and we are ready to go for quite a few days. So snacks I like to do, I have apples. I don't limit myself on fruit. I will have the bananas. I'll have half a banana usually in the morning on my oatmeal, and then I'll either eat half after the gym or I'll plop it into smoothie bag mixtures. I always use hot sauce. This buffalo sauce, most buffaloes have butter. This one doesn't, and I love these holy guacamoles. I will use this on my mixture with rice because for some reason I'm just obsessed with guacamole with rice. So another dinner that I might make later if I run out of food is zucchini pasta. So I was going to make that, but I had enough meals so that I didn't. So those are some of the meals that we will be eating. Quick look inside my fridge. I use cashew milk, the 25 calorie, in my smoothies, oatmeal, and coffee. Here's a look at all the meals, and my fridge is pretty bare because I'm going away on vacation. So we have some extra Caribbean lime chicken breast to cook later in the week, and there's some broccoli slaw to use in either stir fries or salads. So I hope you enjoyed that meal prep tutorial. Hey guys, so I'm all done. I'm actually going to eat one now. This was the leftover muffin mixture that I made into a burger patty, some potatoes, and asparagus. So that whole thing shebang took me an hour and 20 minutes. I tried to get under an hour, and I probably could have if I wasn't filming everything, but an hour and 20 minutes isn't bad. I made 25 meals, and as you saw, they were quite diverse. So I'm probably gonna do a voiceover for it. So by now you've figured that out if you've got to the end of the video. So I do have a couple things left over, which I showed in the fridge. So I have those chicken breasts and zucchini, which I would probably make into like a zucchini pasta, or you saw the slaw, which I could use chicken breast with a salad. So that's just for additional meals for when I run out. So it depends on how much you eat. I eat quite a bit for my size. I'm 5'1". I don't know how much I weigh, but it's probably around 120-ish. And I eat 6 to 7 meals a day of that size. So I eat quite a bit. So I'll probably supplement with some of the extra chicken breasts that I have in there that aren't cooked for on meals when I want a fresh, hot cooked meal. So that is how I meal prep. I usually switch it up each week, but kind of stay to the same portion sizes, same proteins, sources. I just usually switch up the spices or how I actually prepare the meats. So I hope you enjoyed and get meal prepping. Bye guys.